G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance with Mags, and today we're going a little off storyline. So in the last episode we were assigned as a page for a hunting trip for Lord Silverspoon of the Glassjaw. Now I've played enough RPGs in my time to know that there is no way known that this is going to be just a hunting expedition. But I've also seen enough of the character to know that he is a competitive twat, and he is going to turn it into some kind of a hunting trip to degrade Henry. Now, I haven't done a lot of hunting in Kingdom Come Deliverance in general, and I've done none whatsoever in this particular playthrough. So what we're going to do today is we're going to head up into the mountains for the first half of the day on the north side of the river, north of the mill in Rattay. Now, I haven't explored this area, but there's forests all over the place. I'm assuming there'll be a forest up there. And we're going to do a little bit of bow hunting. Now, training bows in Kingdom Come Deliverance is annoying. Where training swords and defense, shields, and so on is as simple as going to one of the training arenas, speaking to the bloke that's there, and getting into a bit of a fight with him for a couple of in-game hours, and you'll get some points up. It's not the same for archery. If you go down to the archery range and start pegging arrows at the targets, absolutely nothing will happen. Or at least nothing that I've seen. It seems to make absolutely no difference. You get no points, you get no experience, you do not level up your archery. As far as I've been able to tell, the only way you can skill up archery is by engaging and winning the tournaments for archery at those ranges. And that's slow going. But you also skill up by doing in the rest of the game world. So if you go hunting, you will score points in archery, you'll score points in hunting, and you'll score points in agility. So that's the master plan for today. We can head up to this forest, and we're going to see if we can find some wild game. We're going to pick a couple of arrows at it, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of a skill up in archery that'll help counteract the horrible unskilled archery mechanic, which is incredibly difficult to aim and really annoying to use. We'll also pick up some skill points in agility, which will help us along, and it is really beautiful up here. We're going to go off-road. I'm just going to keep following sort of the river, heading in this direction, because I'm pretty sure that road back there leads north. But anyways, we're going to pick up some agility, we're going to pick up some hunting skill points, we're going to pick up some archery skill points, so we're a little bit better when we get there. And that's going to be the first half of the day. And then there is a side quest in Rattay that I've been looking at and haven't done yet, and we're going to go and knock that over. Alright, so what is this little village here? It's a lumber mill. Well, maybe a mill's a bit of an overstatement, but a logging camp. Alright, where the hell are we on the map? Alright, so there's a fork in the road a little bit down, and we've got a forest all the way to our right, and a forest down to the river, as well as a bit of forest in between the roads. So, let's head down to the fork. There's a clearing in that forest, apparently. We'll head down to the fork, and we'll just turn north from there and see what we can find. This is actually one of the bits that I was looking most forward to during this playthrough. I haven't explored a lot of this map, and this map is absolutely beautiful. So just wandering off into the forest just to see what's there. It's one of my favourite parts about open world RPGs. I am not actually against Brain Forest. Not actually against open world games at all. I love the exploration in them. The problem is that most of them just aren't built very well. That's the major issue. Should go a little bit further up, I think. Not seeing any wildlife. Actually, you know what? No. Screw it. Let's go in here. The mushrooms are collectible, so we may as well collect them. I'm sure there'll be some usage for them. I probably should check more of the plants that I see. Anything that looks like it stands out is probably collectible and probably has some kind of purpose. So now I don't want to eat any of them because... Hello there. We have a wascally little wabbit. Now, here's the thing. How close can I get to him to make it easier to shoot him before he moves? Oh, too high. And miss again. Come on, I can do better than this. No. No. Let the stamina run out. God, I gotta do better than this. I'm gonna run out of arrows. Oh, that was close but too low, and he doesn't seem to be moving at all from the misses, which is convenient. Too far left. Too far left again. The bow just moves. Too high. God, I hate this archery mechanic. This shouldn't be this hard. I mean, I understand why they did it, because archery is particularly powerful. And I mean, if you look at games like Skyrim, I think everybody's played a stealth archer at some point, and they are too low, stupidly overpowered. This is embarrassing. Come on, it's right there. Stamina get back again. This is the other thing. Henry has no stamina, so I gotta look into how I get some stamina into him. That was close. Thank you! Jesus Christ. Where did my damn rabbit go? No, it's... I must have slid down the hill. Oh yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. You went far. Alright. 12 hair meat. It's more than I would have expected. No skins though. I probably need a skinning skill. I haven't looked too much at the hunter skills or anything just yet. There's probably one in there to take trophies and skin, and hello? Alright, so we're definitely in the right spot to find the hares. Now I've just got to be able to hit them. And off it wanders, so I must have got a bit too close. So obviously... No. And miss. And I appear to be out of arrows, so... weapons, what have we got? No, long distance arrows. We've got 12 of those, so we'll go with those. Yeah, there seems to be a distance if you get too close, they just start moving away, so... I'm gonna get this little turd. Yes! Alright, that only took like 5 shots, so I'm slowly getting better. And I can see why I lost him. He slid a mile down that hill. And 10 meat, and we get the arrows back. I should probably start checking to see whether or not I can actually recover the arrows that I fired, because otherwise I'm going to run out of arrows long before I get any decent amount of skill points out of this. Come on, Hoppy, I know you're up in there. Hiding around behind that bush. There you are. Oh, in one! Alright, I'm getting better. I don't think I've got any skill points yet. I think I'm just working out how to aim with this ridiculous bow wobble. And on the upside, I don't think I'm going to have to buy food for a while. In fact, the amount of this that I'm collecting, I can probably sell this meat off for a bit of a profit. God, it's pretty under these trees. The light breaking through and the shadow and the bright green. This is one of those games that it just doesn't need a texture change. It doesn't need a texture update at all. It's perfectly fine the way it is, straight out of the box. Unfortunately...
Who's there?
Okay.
What's going on there?
I'm hunting, mate. Just hurry up and go by so I can quit making you nervous. There's nothing there. I thought I saw a rabbit in there. But yeah, it's... Yeah, it doesn't need anything. And apparently I did see a rabbit moving through there. Alright. Actually, a hare. Pretty sure they're hares. Oh! That's really satisfying. With this bow wobbling around the way it does. Nail 17 meat on that one. Nailing a target is really satisfying. So I've got 37 hare meat and then 17 stolen. Didn't steal any hare meat. I hunted this fair and square. I mean, just look at this. I mean, I've watched back my own videos on Kingdom Come Deliverance, and the game doesn't look anywhere near as good on YouTube. YouTube's re-encoding just washes out all the colors, but this looks great. Go hiding in the long grass. Where did you go? Ah, there you are. Up too high. Into. Reach new level in Vitality. That's interesting. Vitality is increased by hunting. 15 and get the arrow back. Now, where did that other arrow land? There it is. Wait, let me pick it up. Strange. Ah, well. Anyways, at this point we've got about 4 or 5 hares. We've only got 1 vitality skill point. This is running pretty slow and we've killed about half a day. So let's head back to town and do this side quest.
I can't go on.
Okay, so what's all this about?
Those cumin devils killed my husband. Me and the children had to flee for our lives. To live in the woods, like wild beasts. And I'm left with nothing but to beg here at the roadside. God have mercy on me. Can
Why
you
aren't
help
you in
me,
the
sir?
town?
A little coin? They drive me from the village, but if I bring a groschen or two to the merchant, he'll surely sell me a little food.
Okay, so give something to eat. I'll give you something if I had it. Give 5 groschen. Why don't you join the Rattay refugees?
Don't you want to go to Rattay? There are other refugees there. Someone would take care of you.
I know there are others there, but I think I'll be better off in the woods. A few groschen, sir, so I can go and buy some milk for the little one.
Okay, this is raising red flags. She wants silver and she thinks she'll be better off in the woods. I'm thinking bandit maybe. So you can either give something to eat, which would be fine. Pretend I don't have enough to give. I do. I've got loads of rabbit. Give alms or give nothing. It's tempting to be polite and deny, but I'm thinking give something to
Food?
eat.
Let me see.
Okay. So I've got loads of hare meat on me. It's interesting. The hare meat isn't stolen anymore. Let's make it an even 10. That'll do. We've got honey. I don't know if those mushrooms are poisonous or not. Nah, that'll
What
do.
about this?
Thank you, sir. May God bless you.
Okay. So she was generally a beggar and she did want food and she accepted it when it was given. Okay. Well, there you go, lady. You got 10 fresh rabbit. I actually kind of wish I'd given you a little bit more now, but that'll do. Yeah, it's the way she was demanding money and not food, or asking for money and not food, and didn't want to join the refugees. Just screams bandit. Anyways, that is our little trip around done. We uncovered a little bit of the map and we've done with the hunting. So I'm going to go find a spot to cook all this rabbit. I'll probably cook it all up in the miller's house because that's the closest one from here. And then we're going to move on with this side quest. Now, this side quest that we're going to be doing is essentially to get into a bunch of fistfights with people around town for money. Which is great, because I need to skill up my fist fighting, and I do like money. In fact, I want to buy some better gear, so it's a best of both worlds. All I've got to do is win.
God save you, Henry.
Have a wash up from our little hunting trip. Once I've actually got some clothes that are worth laundering, I'll actually go and get them all done. Okay, I can't... Right, so we've eaten from the pot, now can we drop stuff into the pot? I guess not. Actually... Cook item, that's what we're after. Okay, we've got to use the flames directly. Let's cook all the meat we've got up. I'm not sure how long it'll last otherwise. God, we've got a lot of hare meat. And there we go. What does that leave us with? 68 cooked hare meat. There is no way known I'm going to get through all of that, so I need to find a spot where we can sell some of that off. But first things first, let's wander up to Ratai. Okay, so we've had a minor change in plans. I want to get rid of this excess weight, so we're going to sell off this rabbit now.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Alright, so we're going to go, let's talk trade. Sell. Okay, so 63. Let's sell 50. Alright, that still leaves us with 18 units of rabbit meat, which is fine. Nothing else in here but the Savior Snaps is worth much, but I'm thinking I might get rid of this honey that I found. And we'll get rid of this mushroom as well, just to clean up the inventory. And there's nothing else he will buy, so check basket. And I'm not going to haggle with him over the cost of food. So, what are we at? Alright, so 223, and we're at like 80 silver beforehand. So that wasn't actually a bad way to make money. I mean, I'm not going to make a lot off hunting rabbits, but at this stage, when having a couple of hundred gold floating around is useful just for repairs, popping a few rabbits in my travels may not actually be a bad option. So, anyways, that's our infantry taken care of, and we've got a little bit of gold in our pocket, or silver in our pocket, rather. Now, I need to find the blokes that we're supposed to be fighting. Somewhere near the main entry on the south side. Okay, so let's just quickly check the map. Stefan. It's not the beggar. He should be right around here. There's nobody. This beggar here. It is the beggars.
A good day to you. What do you need?
How's life in Rattay? What actually happened in Scala? It's you go to brawl with
You're
Milan.
Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
I have the options. Either I'm not interested or here you are. So I guess... Ah, it's only 2 silver, so that's okay. Oh, no. Hesitation. It's on. Shit. Oh, dodge that.
Bollocks!
You're not kicking me. And there we go. So I doubled my money. I spent 2 to get him to fight, but got 4. But you know, there's nobody around watching this fight. I don't have a dagger. You've got 30... You're not a beggar, you got 32 silver on you. Okay, so how do we get out of the arena here? Should we just get... Yep, we just get over the side. Okay, so that's 1 fight down. We've got 1 more guy to fight, and then we get to fight Milan. Little camp. Oh, okay, so we're on the southwestern side of the city. So the entrance will be just up the hill. You know what? That's not even something I should concern myself with. It doesn't matter. It's not my problem. Alright, let's get back up to Rattay and see if we can find our second challenger. Should be just up here somewhere. Alright, so we're after Ringlet. Probably a beggar again. Yep, that's Ringlet.
God be with you.
Alright, so to
Aren't you
brawl with
Ringlet?
Milan.
Milan says I have to beat you before he'll take me on.
And you're that blacksmith's lad, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living in the dirt here like the rest of us.
Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and beat some coin out of him too?
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it.
Why the
If you
fuck
wanna
would I do
fight
that?
me, you dandy, then pay up.
Oh,
fuck
you're
off.
fucked, mate. Calling me a fucking dandy. You're in the shit now. Alright, come here, you grumpy old bastard. Let's do this.
Give up!
You know what? Looking at you again, I don't think you're that old. I just think you're fucking ugly. Oh, you shit. Take 1 back. 2, 3, and a knee to the face. Now fall over so I can rob you. I should kill you. I should kill you. You're no fucking beggar. Die of misfortune. It's worth 50 gold. or 50 silver. He's got a couple of hundred gold on him in just items and equipment. Well, mine now. And I know somebody who'd be quite happy to buy all of those now stolen items straight off my hands too. So thanks for that, mate. Now you're a beggar. Okay, so now, hey, don't walk off from me.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Alright. Let's fight.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a grosh and a two in bets. You Scallops fellows are good for my purse.
Yeah, well, this whole thing hasn't exactly been horrible on mine either, to be perfectly honest. Anyways, let's go for a fight. Alright, here we go. Whoa! You're a little bit more aggressive.
Fucker!
You're a little bit higher skilled as well.
Murka!
That's alright, my defense is strong and I just got another point in defense as a bonus, so this is going out really well. Come on, take it, here we go. Dodge. Oh. Don't swing unless you're going to connect. Dodge.
Way off.
Again. Another point in agility, and that is victory. And for being a right mongrel and exploiting all the Scallops folk, I'm going to rob you blind too. Well, let's be honest, though, I probably would have robbed you blind anyway. Yeah, door keys, trunk key, we'll take your silver. Take your snaps, and yeah, let's take the keys as well. And the rest of what you're carrying is pretty much garbage, so you can keep it. So now I can go and enter and loot your house pretty much any time I feel like, which I'm probably going to feel like doing at some point in the near future, because I'm going to have to practice some sneaking anyway. But that's it, that's the completion of that side quest to do the hand-to-hand combat duels around HoTaS. So all that's left now is for me to steal off or sell off this stolen loot, which I have a little bit of. The dagger's stolen. Playing die that should be better off throwing as far away as possible. There's another one down here as well. These are 50 apiece. I won't get 50 for them, but one of the few properly loaded dice loaded in favor of its holder. So these are to cheat at the dice game in the tavern. It's a shame that dagger's got the stolen mark on it. I need to do something about that if I can. And we still actually have the quest. Current objective, more fights. So there might be something that just is ongoing about this one. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. At this point, I'm just going to head back down to the mill, speak to the miller, and sell off all of these stolen items for a little bit of extra cash. And from there, I'll either head up to HoTaS and actually spend a bit more time in the training ring with the swords for a little bit, or I should probably head back into the forest and actually do a little bit more hunting, see if we can make a little bit more gold off rabbit meat, and get a little bit more practice in with the bow as well. Well, I'll decide that in just a moment. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and thank you very much for watching. I know this one's probably a little bit less interesting because I'm not doing the main storylines, but I am going to have to diverge off the main storyline fairly regularly just to get in a little bit of practice, to make a little bit of money, to do some basic housekeeping, and to do those side quests because I've never done them, so I'm sure some of them are going to be interesting. Okay.
I'm glad to see you.
Well, I'm glad that you're glad to see me. Sell stolen goods.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Right?
Okay, so, sell... What have we got in here? Now, we can sell stuff that isn't stolen as well. So we can clean up a little bit here in general. We'll get rid of these 2 schnapps. And the die can go as well. I've got 2 bows on me here, so I really should get rid of one of those. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and sort out my inventory and get myself ready for what will be tomorrow's hunting expedition, because isn't that going to be fun? Till next time, guys, remember to click that like button, share and subscribe if you would like to see more, and as always, take care.